in the office, in the field, and on the road. 96.5 KSOM.
96.5 FM KSOM and WesternIowaToday.com. Here with all the exciting volleyball action is KSOM Sports Director Chris Barney.
Good evening, everybody. We are in Griswold, where tonight it's the Battle of the Tigers as the Griswold Tigers battle the Woodbine Tigers in volleyball action. How you doing, everybody, and welcome to our coverage of high school volleyball here on KSOM. We have a non-conference showdown here tonight. This is the time where teams have to start gearing up, playing their best volleyball. It's not going to be that far along before the playoffs begin. Griswold comes in at 4-19, Woodbine 9-14. Woodbine out of the Rolling Valley, Griswold in the corner conference, and they got conference tournaments coming up. They met earlier during the regular season at a tournament in Missouri Valley. Woodbine pulled out, but a win 2-0, but both sets were very close. I'm joined by Jack McKee here tonight, and Jack, it's going to be interesting to see which of these teams comes out win tonight, because with the record as they stand, they need momentum going into the final couple of weeks.
Yeah, totally, Chris, and it feels like this volleyball season has just flown by. I mean, we're in the last few weeks here. Woodbine and Griswold, two pretty different teams when it comes to just their roster as well. I mean, Woodbine is third in the Rolling Valley. They come in with a record of 9-14, a very senior latent team. I mean, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even that they're led by going into this one. On the other side, you got Griswold led by just one senior, I'm counting, Kate Tischer, who's kind of been their utility person going into this one. And their head coach, Jody Russell, I mean, she's a workhorse. I mean, we just came off the softball season where she was head coach in the Griswold CAM collaboration team. I mean, she works very hard to make sure Griswold girls are competent in every single sport, and she's done a great job doing that. They're kind of falling behind in the corner conference there, 4-19, their record going into this one, but it'll be exciting to see which Tigers are the true best Tigers.
No doubt about it. Griswold led by Amanda Hauser, who has 115 kills on the year, 133 digs. She leads in both categories for Griswold. Woodbine has a dynamite duo of hitters with Vanessa Bloom, a very talented freshman at 127 kills. Isabel Crook leads the Woodbine Tigers with 134 kills. And although Coach Russell says that blocking is a team strength of theirs, they don't have a ton of blocks, but she's pretty confident that they're really gonna have to play good defense and find a way to dig and return, and I think that's going to be a key here tonight.
They're kind of playing into each other's strengths. I mean, like you said, Jody Russell says their strength is blocking and, digging out balls, but I mean, Woodbine, they know how to make attacks. I mean, like you said, Vanessa Bloom, a freshman, 5'11", going into this one. I'm going to assume she's the sister of Landon Bloom. I mean, one of the greatest 8-player football players right now. I mean, those athletic genes just run in the family, apparently. I'll be excited to see what she's about, as well as the rest of this Woodbine Tigers team. And we'll see if Griswold can kind of keep them at bay here in their own house.
Tonight's game is also on YouTube. We are powered by Nishtanet, technically awesome. And speaking of awesome, the Fletcher Toft is running the camera here tonight. And tonight's game is brought to you by Wyman's CarQuest, by Griswold Communications, and by Newman Body Shop in Lyman. Coming up, we'll hear from head coach Jody Russell of Griswold Volleyball. That's after this here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Body Shop in Lyman. is your only stop for total auto body repair. Newman handles everything from glass replacement, paint and wheel alignment, to complete auto restoration. For information on all the services Newman Body Shop offers, give them a call at 712-778-4428 or stop by Newman Body Shop on Tucson Road in Lyman. Newman Body Shop is a proud supporter of Griswold Tiger Sports.
To speak to a representative, press 2.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health. Neighbors caring for neighbors.
Ball tonight between Griswold and Woodbine, and Griswold Tigers head coach Jody Russell joins me now. And Coach, how do you feel about your volleyball team coming into tonight's matchup against the other Tigers?
Yeah, we're excited about tonight's match. I think it should be a really good match. Of course, we played them earlier this season at the Missouri Valley tournament, so we're glad to have a rematch with them, and I think it'll be a good game. I'm just proud of how the girls been working hard all season, just trying to get better every day and staying positive throughout the season and just getting a lot of valuable experience.
So what does that mean to face a team that beat you earlier in the season at the Missouri Valley tournament, and what did you see from Woodbine that first time around?
Yeah, they have a couple really good hitters. They have a little bit of height at the net there. And they competed tough, obviously, and they came out the winner that day. And obviously, both teams. That was early in the season. Both teams have grown and continued to improve since then. But we're just looking forward to a rematch.
How do you feel about the offense? I don't think it's been quite efficient like you want it to be. But how have you been able to overcome that and try to produce some kills?
Yeah, I mean, the girls have just been working on. I guess developing their toolbox and getting different shots that they can lean on in different times to score. Just really trying to focus on taking care of the ball on our side, controlling our controllables, not really focusing a lot on what's going on the other side of the net, but just thinking if we can take care of our side of the game better, then that will help us be more competitive in more matches. So we've just been working on that. And in the meantime, just knowing that we were gaining valuable experience. We knew we graduated 9 seniors last year. And so we look a lot different on the court, a lot of different faces on the court this year, and some girls in different places. And so just really focusing on gaining that experience and staying positive and just trying to get better every day and end the season strong.
Yeah. Amanda Hauser is so important to you. She leads you in kills. She also leads you in digs. How do you see her as both an offensive and defensive threat that kind of flies all over the court there?
Yeah, she's just a good athlete, sees the court really well. I think probably the thing that Amanda really brings to the team is just an energy, a spark on the court. She's a really great communicator on the court, both on running our defense and our offense, and just an all-around good player. But yeah, she's obviously a big part of everything. But it takes all of us, and we're just doing a big team effort. Yeah,
I mean, it looks like service is a strength of your team. 89.4% solid service rate, 131 aces on the year. Hauser leads there as well with 33, but you have a number of girls that can serve. What has been the key in that part for your team?
Yeah, we've just been really working on being consistent with our serving and being able to place our serves and just finding that right balance of being able to serve tough, but also not giving teams a lot of easy points on our service errors. And that's something that we work on every day in practice, and we have girls who really committed themselves to that and gotten a lot better through the season. So we've improved on that average as we've gone through the season here.
And then how about serve receive? I mean, Woodbine is a very similar team to you in terms of its percentage and also a number of aces. So you're going to see a very similar team in the service game. How do you feel about your serve receive and what you're going to have to deal with Woodbine serves?
Yeah, I really feel like our service receive has improved over the last few weeks. And in practice yesterday, I thought the girls looked really good on service receive. We're really working on just communicating early on our seams, and just, working on our ball control and just being confident and going for a ball. But I think, like you said, we're evenly matched in a lot of categories, statistically speaking. And so I just really excited about going out there, and we just want to make sure we're playing our best volleyball, and just and also just really one point at a time, one volley at a time. Volleyball is what we want to focus on, not get too far ahead of ourselves and thinking about, all matches outcomes and things like that, but just really stay focused in the moment.
Yeah. Another key player, Erica Palmer, she's second on your team in offense, but she leads you in blocks with 31 blocks on the year. I mean, how do you feel about your play at the net, led by Erica and others, trying to, identify Woodbine's hitters, because they got a pretty good duo there.
Yeah. I think blocking I would say, is one of our strengths. I think we've got, obviously we're getting some termination blocks, but that doesn't account for all the block touches. That helps our defense a lot. Erica is I guess the only player really we have returning who's playing the same position where she played last year, and so that's been a strength for us for returning with that experience. But then also adding to that, she's playing 6 rotations this year and playing back row, and she's grown a lot in her defense and serve receive and everything. And so just it's kind of fun to see her out there all the time and growing as a volleyball player. Just doing a nice job.
Yeah. And just overall, what do you think about the team right now and how you can use this to propel you for the later part of the season? I mean, you got some other couple other matches in the conference coming up, including the conference tournament, and then that gets you ready. So this kind of begins the stretch drive, I would say, towards the conference tournament and postseason.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we talked about. It didn't really matter so much where we started. It just matters more how we finish, and just so that's what been our focus, I guess. Just working on our ball control, working on controlling our controllables, and just really keeping our intensity and our focus on every single point at a time. I think that helps us. We play better with that. Another thing that we're excited about tonight is it's our cancer night. It's our traditional Ace It to Erase It cancer fundraiser tonight. So they'll be collecting donations on every ace serve, and we'll also have some silent auction items and an auction afterwards. So that's another thing about tonight that we're excited about. Bigger than volleyball, but obviously cancer is something that's touched most people's lives that we know, and we're just excited to go out there and contribute to a good cause and help fight cancer. So that's another thing we're focusing on tonight.
Absolutely. Well, we're glad we could be here for that, and hopefully you can raise some money in the fight against cancer. Everybody's been affected by that in one way or another. And, Coach, really appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight against Woodbine. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Jody Russell, head coach for Griswold Volleyball, with us here on KSOM.
The Cass Health Pharmacy is making it easy to get.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Is your home ready for holiday company? Let Anita Supply Center help.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
For tonight's matchup, first for Woodbine, they're 9-14. Reese Leaders is the libero. They'll go with Vanessa Bloom, Taylor Hofer, Isabel Crook, Riley Gayton, and Kate Berry also will start for Woodbine. Again, a lot of seniors in their starters for the Woodbine Tigers, and a very talented group. For Griswold, Addie Gady will get the start along with Erica Palmer, who has 14 aces on the year. Carson Adams is the setter in the middle. Amanda Hauser is an outside hitter. Kate Tischer, their only senior, who has 100 digs on the season. Carly Byers will get a lot of playing time. She's second of the team at aces. Ailey Baxter and Ella Gade. Ella Gady, sister to Addie Gady. So we'll step aside for our national anthem, and we got volleyball around the corner. It's Griswold and Woodbine, and we're coming back after this here on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
All right, our national anthem is complete. They have a nice big flag that rolls down from the top of the ceiling right in the middle of the gym. And the only thing I'm always worried about those things is you roll it down and then it won't go back up. And then you got a flag right in the middle of the court.
Right in the middle of the court. And a lot of gyms are actually upgrading to these rolling little American flag things. I mean, normally you just have the American flag on the wall, but I mean, we saw this in Audubon too, where they kind of send in some dramatic lighting as well. It's really awesome.
I'm afraid. I would be afraid if that thing just got stuck.
It's also an object in the volleyball court as well. I mean, you know, a volleyball goes high enough, it could definitely reach up there.
It could.
It hit there. They do have low ceilings here in Griswold. They do have like this low little rafters, and hopefully that won't bother us too much here.
So it's black versus black here tonight. Griswold will be the black. If you watch it on YouTube, it's the team on your right. And with the blue numbers, with Tigers on the back, and Woodbine black, and their libero is Leaders. She's wearing a gold jersey. Griswold does not have a libero. And gold numbers on their black jerseys for Woodbine. So again, the Woodbine Tigers 9-14, Griswold Tigers 4-19 on the season. And Woodbine will serve it up first. Taylor Hofer will do the honors for Woodbine. Hofer with 27 aces on the year. That's second on the club. She also has 48 kills, 139 digs. And they'll go from left to right. In the middle, the hit goes towards the net, but it's saved up there by Adams. And then Woodbine can't get it back over. It's into the net, and the point goes to Griswold. I can't say it goes to the Tigers because then it would be confusing.
Sub comes in for the Tigers, number 16, Carly Byers. She'll come in to serve.
So Griswold leads it 1-0. And Byers has 24 aces on the year from right to left. On the far side, it's going backwards, hit by Gayton. And Woodbine can only get it over from Barry. A dig, set down the middle, and the hammer hit by Palmer, dug out by Woodbine. And the smash, no good by Crook. And it's 2-0, Griswold with the lead. Crook went down the middle with it, but it's too far. And Byers continues to serve for Griswold. Just kind of a service specialist.
Oh, we were playing without a line judge for the first two plays there.
No line judge on the near side. Now some Cooper's going to do it, the AD. And that serve is wide by Byers and a side out for Woodbine. And Hannah Wendt will serve it up for Woodbine, 18 aces on the year. She's also the setter with 320 assists, 71 digs for the Woodbine Tigers. And it's 1-2. Went a knuckleball in the middle. It's received by Hauser. To the near side, it's tapped over, and that's going to be good by Tischer. Tischer with a nice tap. Woodbine could not deal. And it's 3-1. And the first kill of the night for either club goes to Kate Tischer. And it'll be Tischer who serves it up for Griswold. That's going way too far, and it sailed on her. So the side out goes right back to Woodbine. So a slight lead here for Griswold. Now really early advantage right now. Isabel Crook to serve it up for Woodbine. 24 aces on the air, 17 blocks, 134 kills. Good serve in the middle. Good receive by Griswold. Set it up for Hauser. Dig in the back row by Barry. Barry gets it back. Hit is just far. And the side out goes to Griswold. Barry with the dig, and then they gave it right back to her on the outside. She tried for the cross quarter to the near corner, and it was just out of bounds. Erica Palmer serves it up for Griswold with 14 aces on the year. The receive by Leaders. And they set it up, and the smash by Bloom is just out of bounds on the far side. And Griswold takes a 5-2 lead. So some hitting mistakes by Woodbine. Griswold trying to take advantage with the early lead here in the opening set. Serve to the back line. Leaders head it backwards. Tracked down by Barry. And Woodbine gets it over the net. A chance here for Griswold. The set to Gade. Blocked back by Bloom. But Griswold able to dig it. Smash over by Hauser. Dug on the back line. Awkward angle, but it's got over by Barry. Gade with the dig. Set it up for Hauser. Tapped it over the block. And the hit by Wendt is wide. And the point to Griswold. Timeout, Woodbine. 6-2, Griswold with the early lead here in this first set. We're back at 30 on KSOM.
When your home or business.
October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Griswold Communications reminds you to take a moment and give your data privacy practices a checkup. Use a strong and protective password manager, enable multi-factor authentication, back up your data, and keep your devices up to date, and be wary of what you click. If you find that you are missing some of these protections, Tech Home from Griswold Communications can help. Plus, renting a wireless router from Griswold Communications includes the Protect IQ app for an extra layer of protection. Visit griswoldcommunications.com or call us at 778-2121 for more information.
With the early lead here in this first set, Jack, and Woodbine has just gone a little wide with some of their hits.
Definitely. A game of momentum is volleyball. And, you know, when you go into a volleyball game, it doesn't really matter what those records are. I mean, those first 10 points dictates the momentum and the strength of both teams in the match.
Palmer to continue to serve for Griswold. 96 kills on the year. Boy, good serve. Barry's received. Went back over the net, but Gade just simply missed. And the point goes to Woodbine. A break there for Woodbine. Gade just simply misfired. Barry to serve it up with 29 aces in the middle. And the set by Adams. Gade this time got it over and deflected it off the block from Bloom. And Ella Gade with the kill for Griswold. Side out to Griswold Tigers. Carson Adams to serve it up. 14 aces on the year, 104 digs. Barry on her knees, got it back over the net, but Hauser misfired. And the point goes to Woodbine. Another miss hit. And Woodbine will bring in Riley Gayton to serve it. 14 aces for her. She has 62 digs on the year. Gayton, that's going towards the back row. Received by Griswold. Adams sets it for Hauser. Cross corner on the short hit. Dig by Hofer. Hofer taps it over. No, double hit. Oh, no, they called they called Griswold into the net. I can't say Tigers. I wanted to say Tigers. Point to Woodbine. 5 serving 7. Gayton in the middle. That's going to be an ace unless Griswold can track it down, and they do. A chance here for Woodbine. Barry the dig. Down the middle is Bloom, and it's hammer time for Vanessa Bloom. And Woodbine comes back and cuts it to 1. 6 serving 7. Gayton continues to serve left to right for the Woodbine Tigers. Knuckleball. Almost an ace, but a save by Griswold. What a great save by Tischer. A little tap over by Leaders on a save by Griswold, and the tap is no good as Addie Gade couldn't get it over the net.
It was really close on the receive there. Almost hit the ground, but a great recovery there by Griswold. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert.
And we are tied at 7. Gayton continues for Woodbine. A knuckleball received near side to Hauser. Goes cross court, it's in! Amanda Hauser found the opening for her first kill of the night. And a side out ends the little serve there by Gayton. Gayton gets 3 points on her serve. And now Hauser will serve with 33 aces to lead Griswold. Knuckleball received by Barry. The pass comes near side, and Blum's hit is dug out by Griswold. And the hit over by Tischer is bounced around, and Woodbine can only get it over. Adams sets it again near side for Tischer. The dig by Barry back over the net, and then Gade miss hit, and a point goes to Woodbine. And we are tied at 8. A couple of miss hits there by Griswold here in this opening set has allowed Woodbine to come back. And Reese Leaders to serve it up, the libero. In the middle. And they try and track it down. Tischer gets it over after Adams passed it to her. The pass going far side to Hofer. The dig goes back over the net. Woodbine has another shot. Here's Hofer. And it's hit by Fisher. Gade got it over. Dug by Wendt. Another side chance for Hofer, and it's out of bounds. Good job by Griswold to deal with Hofer that time. And the point to the Griswold Tigers. Ella Gade to serve it up. 6 aces on the year for Ella. Goes to the far side. Barry is there to receive. Not a good pass, and Crook just hips it over. Adams goes far side, and the hit is going to be out of bounds by Addie Gade. And we are tied at 9. And Griswold will go to their bench, and Ailey Baxter will come in.
Very back and forth so far, Chris.
Serve, receive, and to her knees getting that ball was Addie Gade, and that's going to be a miss hit by Griswold. I don't know if you can give her an ace on that one, but Woodbine does take the lead, 10-9. So Griswold's lead has disappeared. Taylor Hofer on the serve for Woodbine, and again, Griswold cannot handle it. Hofer barely cleared the net, but Hauser a good receive. Kisher blocked back by Woodbine, but Griswold able to dig it out with Fisher. Woodbine down the middle, return to sender by Griswold. What a block led by Erica Palmer. Big block there, and that's what Jody Russell was talking about. She says our blocks are going to have to come through for us, and it did that time. And hit, that's going to go backwards, but it's tracked down by Woodbine. Leaders gets it back over. A chance here for Griswold. Adams sets it for Tischer over the block. Dug out by Wendt. Barry will hit it over. Backwards going was Byers on that dig. Hit over by Griswold. A chance for Woodbine again. Barry on the far side. It's in. And it's 11-10, Woodbine with the lead. Woodbine will go to its bench again. Isabella Sita will come into the front line. And Hannah Wendt goes back to serve. 18 aces on the year. Towards that back line. Adams will set it up, and that might be a double hit called against Griswold. Haley Baxter called for the double hit. And Woodbine gets the point, 12-10. Woodbine now has the lead. Griswold led 6-2 and 7-3. Hammer going to the far side. It's dug out by, received by Gade. Tischer gets it over. Leaders with the dig. Chance down the middle. And we got another whistle. What do they call a double hit against Griswold?
Looks like it, yeah.
They didn't point, or at least I didn't see him point, but it's Woodbine gets the point. And Wendt to continue to serve. Knuckleball sailing, but back goes Hauser to receive. Adams tried a little donut, a tap, and she mishit it. And Griswold has to take a timeout. Woodbine leads 14-10 here in the first set. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Who can you trust to treat you fair and get you back on the road? J.D. Wyman Service on Main Street in Griswold. Big repairs or general maintenance. Trust J.D. Wyman Service to get you on the road fairly. You're a certified auto do-it-yourselfer. You like the smell of grease, and that's why when it comes to parts, you buy them at Wyman's Car Quest on Main Street in Griswold. Because you care about what you put in your vehicles. Trust the tires, parts, and tools from Wyman's Car Quest in Griswold.
Excavation.com.
KSOM. 14-10, Woodbine with the lead in this opening set. We got off to a late start here tonight in Griswold. Hannah Wendt continues to serve. She's won 3 points on her serve here. That's going towards the back line, but it's received by Addie Gade, and then a miss hit by Griswold again, and Woodbine another point, and their lead is extended. They just got down and handled the receive by Addie Gade. Gade. The knuckleball in the middle, going to her knees for the receive is Hauser. Hit on the near side by Tischer, dug out by Woodbine. Barry taps it over the block. Diving dig that time by Byers. Woodbine gets it back. Hit through the block is good for Crook. And Isabel Crook has her first kill of the night, and Woodbine takes a 16-10 lead. Things have turned here in this first set. Wendt continues to serve for Woodbine for left to right. That's going towards the back line. Hit up into the air by Addie Gade. Tischer gets it over for Griswold. Woodbine down the middle, block, and Griswold able to get it backwards. Can they set it up here? But Tischer hits it towards the back line. It's dug by Hofer. Hit by Barry is going backwards, but tracked down by Griswold. And they get it back over, and now it's at the net. Barry hits it up into the air. Leaders gets it over. A chance for Griswold. Adams, the tap over the middle. Dug out by Woodbine again. Down the middle goes Hofer. Griswold another dig. Tischer taps it over the block. Saved by Woodbine. Barry, it's dug out by Gade. Tischer gets it over, and it's out of bounds. And a big rally there, and Woodbine takes the point. 17-10. It was tied at 10. Boy, barely cleared the net, and a diving save by Adi Gade. Hit back over by Carson Adams. Barry with the dig. Smash down the middle. Palmer able to block it and get it back over. Woodbine sets it up. Down the middle goes Crook. Dug out by Griswold. Down the middle again goes Palmer. Dug on the back line by Hofer. Barry with the smash is out of bounds. Palmer making her presence felt at the net that time. Allowed Griswold to get that point.
Yeah, and finally, I mean, Woodbine with an excellent rally there, going up to 6 points.
11 serving 17. And Griswold trying to come back here. And a serve by Tischer. That was a good serve, and Cita had to go way low to get it. Smashed by Hofer, but Griswold with a dig on the back line. Hit by Palmer. Return to sender by Crook. A big block by Isabel Crook. And Tischer's serve does not last long. And Crook will go back to serve it up for Woodbine from left to right. In the middle, it's dug out by Tischer. And the smash on the far side. That's good by Palmer. Big kill by Erica Palmer. Eligade will come back in for Griswold to the front line. 12 serving 18. And Palmer to serve it up. Palmer going to that back line. Leaders is there. The hit over by Wendt, the server. But Adams is there. Smashed by Hauser. Dug out by Wendt. Barry the hit. Back line, Tischer. Carson sets it for Gade. Going to the back line. It's dug out by Hofer. Barry another chance. Hammer time for Kate Barry. And it's 19-12. Woodbine with the lead. Do we have a timeout? I guess we do. Timeout on the court. Woodbine with the lead, 19-12. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Newman Body Shop in Lyman is your only stop for total auto body repair. Newman handles everything from glass replacement, paint and wheel alignment, to complete auto restoration. For information on all the services Newman Body Shop offers, give them a call at 712-778-4428 or stop by Newman Body Shop on Tucson Road in Lyman. Newman Body Shop is a proud supporter of Griswold Tiger Sports.
Future today.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
19-12. Woodbine with the lead over Griswold here in the first set. Non-conference volleyball. And the service continues for Kate Barry, or starts for Kate Barry, because they just got a side out. Tischer's receive went back over the net, and it's hammered down by Vanessa Bloom. Vanessa Bloom was eyeing that one the entire way and timed it perfectly. And it's 20-12 as Woodbine trying to get down to the last wire and close out this first set. Barry to the back line. Tischer, Adams to Hauser, over the block. Leaders to her knees with the dig. Down the middle, the hammer by Bloom. Going backwards, but it's saved by Griswold. Palmer gets it back over. Leaders the dig. Down the middle, again a diving dig by Palmer. But then they run into the antenna. Adams can't control it. And the point to Woodbine. Vanessa Bloom is now having an impact at the net for Woodbine. They lead 21-12. That barely cleared the net, and an ace for Barry. The first one for either club. So Kate Barry, her 30th ace of the year for Woodbine. And a commanding 22-12 lead. Barry going to the far side now. That going back over, and Bloom just hammered it down. Vanessa Bloom coming up big here in this late first set.
Yeah, I mean, 6 feet tall. I mean, she just has so much ability to just slam down those hits.
Barry, another good serve. Two Griswold players come together, but Adams tracks it down. Hauser taps it over the middle. Barry to her knee to dig it out. The tap over by Bloom. Saved by Adams. Down the middle is Gade. Dug out that time by Hofer. Hofer gets it back. Taps into the back line. Is good. Taylor Hofer gets the kill for Woodbine, and they lead 24-12. It is set point for Barry here. Barely clear the net. The receive by Tischer goes back over. Leaders saves it. Hit back over by Woodbine. A chance for Griswold. Hauser from deep. Barry with the dig. Passed over the far side. Hit over by Hofer, but it's a dig by Griswold. But they cannot get to it. And the point goes to Woodbine, and they take set number one. 25-12 is the final score of set number one, and Woodbine up 1-0. We're back with set number two here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an...
So Woodbine takes the opening set here in the Battle of the Tigers, a non-conference volleyball match. We head to set number two, and here with the play-by-play, Jack McKee.
Thank you very much, Chris Varney. Well, I mean, the first 10 or 15 serves there in the first set there, it really was anybody's ball game. I mean, back and forth, and then Woodbine kind of opened up with momentum there with a 4-set rally. That led them to bring it down to 8-7, the score with Griswold leading, and then a very strong rally there, 10-11 the score, and a 6-point rally for Woodbine brought it up to 17-10. And it was a little bit more back and forth, and then another solid rally by Woodbine to close out the set, 25-12, the final score of the first set. So Griswold will have to try to find a way to recover here as we head into set two. I mean, to quote Jody Russell, I mean, it's been great defense so far, but I think the problem with Griswold has just been being able to convert that into some strong attacks. So number 16, Carly Byers will do the honors for Griswold here in set two. The serve here, it's high into the back row, set up by Wendt, and the hit by Crook is received by Tischer and recovered by Griswold back over to the Woodbine side, a free ball. Wendt sets it up for Crook once again, and it's on the floor on the Griswold side. Point goes to Woodbine to start off the second set. Will we see more of the same story here in the second set? We will find out.
Good hit by Crook there. She found a big opening in the middle after Griswold got a good scramble and a return by Palmer.
And the setter Wendt will serve for Woodbine. Received, set up by Hauser, and a miscommunication on the Griswold side. They weren't sure who was going to do the honors of hitting it over. And Carson Adams tried to set it up, and it kind of just ended up dead in the water in the middle of the court. So Wendt will serve again for the Woodbine Tigers. Into the back row, received, set up by Hauser, and the hit over is recovered by Woodbine. Set up once again by Wendt, and Crook with the hit, a soft hit, and it's in right on the near corner on the Griswold side. And wow, it doesn't get any much closer than that.
Dig by Hofer, and then Crook hit it over, and it's two in a row for Isabel Crook.
Here goes Wendt's serve. Received by Tischer, set up by Adams, and the hit over is into the net. Palmer with a bit too low of a serve there, and Amanda Went will go back and do the honors once again for Woodbine. They lead 4-0 here in the second set. They won the first set 25-12. Another serve into the back row, and set up by Adams, and a free ball over to the Woodbine side and set up. Kate Berry will tip it over, and it drops to the floor off the fingertips of those Griswold blockers, and another point goes to Woodbine.
Berry, good timing. Griswold had the right idea with the block, but Berry was able to tap it through it.
Went will serve once again, hitting it in the same spot pretty much every time. A bit of a hard receive there, a bit of a poor receive there by number 6, Addie Gotti.
I got to give her an ace on that one. I don't know whether they're going to credit her with that, but you're right, Jack. She's going to the same spot every time.
Here goes Went once again, and on the near side this time, received by Tischer, set up by Adams, and a free ball. It's going to be unable to go over the other side. It would have been 4 hits for Griswold, and Woodbine with a strong presence here in the second set as Griswold calls a timeout. Griswold down 7-0 here in the second set. They're down 0-1 in the game. We're back in 30 here on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
Welcome back here to Griswold on 96.5 KSOM. Woodbine with a comfortable lead here in the second set, 7-0. They're leading the game 1-0. They took away the first set 25-12 as Hannah Went will continue to serve for the Woodbine Tigers. Into the back row, it's going to be too strong, and finally the side out goes to the Griswold Tigers. I'm sure Went was kind of getting tired sitting in that same spot anyways.
Well, the timeout worked.
It did
for
work.
Griswold.
It's kind of like an icing method there.
Ice the kicker, ice the server.
Ice the server. Tischer now serving for the Griswold Tigers, received, and it's a poor dig out by the Woodbine Tigers. It kind of ended up on the far side there. That was number 1, Isabel Seda on the receive, and it kind of was low.
Give Kate Tischer her first ace of the match
First
for Griswold.
Ace. Awesome. She'll go back once again to serve for Griswold. The serve here, high and soft, received by Woodbine, set up by Went, and the hit by Crook into the far side, and a high dig. It's going to land on the ceiling fan. It's still alive, and dug out by number 7, Erica Palmer. The ball's still alive. Set up for Barry. The hit at the feet of Tischer. Point goes to Woodbine. They serve once again.
Well, good recovery after the ball hung up under the rafters forever, but Barry put it away.
Crook now serving for the Woodbine Tigers. It's going to be soft received by Tischer onto the far side, and it's going to be dumped over by Griswold. Received by Woodbine, set up by Went, and the hit over is dug out by Ayla Baxter. Set up for number 11. It's too strong. Amanda Hauser on the hit there, just over the back line. As Woodbine continues a comfortable lead, 9-1 here in the second set. They lead the match 1-0, taking away that first set. The serve by Crook, received by Tischer, and set up for number 17 is going to be too strong once again. So 2 unfortunate poor hits there for Griswold and Woodbine. They hit 10 points here, the lead 10-2.
Hauser just too far that time.
The serve here is on the far side, received by Tischer, set up for Griswold and received by Woodbine. A dump over, it's going to be tipped back over by number 7, Erica Palmer for the Griswold Tigers. A great hit there, perfect timing on that, Chris.
Yeah, Griswold finally got a break. A ball came back over the net, and Palmer timed it perfectly. Ella Gady is in for Griswold.
Killed by Erica Palmer. She'll serve now, a low and fast one into the back row, and tips back over by Gotti is in.
Gotti gets a chance. She comes right back in, and leaders, the server, went back over the net, and Gady with the hit over. I can't say her last name, but But she had a good hit that time.
Erica Palmer once again serving for the Griswold Tigers. It's going to be very low and dug by Barry. Received by Woodbine, and the setup for Vanessa Bloom. Received by Griswold and dumped back over by Hauser. Set up once again for Bloom. It's blocked by Griswold. Woodbine recovers, and the point goes to Griswold, I believe.
Hauser and Katie there that time on the block. The ball actually hit that flag container, the device that contains the American flag.
So Griswold starts with a nice little rally here. Erica Palmer once again, a very low off the net and received by Woodbine and set up for Vanessa Bloom, but it goes over the other side, received by Leaders. And the hit by Barry is going to be received by Tischer back over. And Woodbine once again with the attack. Dumped over by Vanessa Bloom. It's going to be at the feet of number 6, Addie Gotti. And Woodbine gets back on the board. The score 11-5, Woodbine leads.
Couple of net balls by both teams that time.
Number 17, Kate Berry will do the honors for the Woodbine Tigers. High and into the back row, received by Griswold and tipped back over. The attempt to tip back over by Carson Adams ends up in the net and drops to the floor. Woodbine with another point.
Yeah, just did not get a good receive that time by Palmer. Went too far.
Kate Berry once again into the back row. It's going to be it was kind of a shrug by the line judge there.
Well, the flag goes up.
It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. So the point goes to Griswold. 12-5 the score, and it'll be number 9, Carson Adams, doing the honors for the Griswold Tigers. The serve high into the back row. Set up by Wendt and hit by Vanessa Bloom into the hands of Gotti and back over. It's a block for Gotti. And Griswold with another point.
Big return to sender by Ella Gotti.
12-6 the score here. Adams goes back once again to serve. Serve here for Adams. A lot of spin on it, and it goes out of bounds on the far side. So the rally ends for Griswold. Side out goes to Woodbine.
If you're a Griswold fan, you certainly wanted the momentum after that block, but wide serve there, and Woodbine still maintains a strong lead.
Number 15, Riley Gayton comes in and will do the honors for the Woodbine Tigers. Into the back row, received by Tischer, set up by Adams, and hit over by Amanda Hauser into the nets. And a point goes to Woodbine. Gayton continues to serve.
But just when Griswold gets a point, then they have a hitting error, and that's been their story, I think, all season long.
Woodbine doubling Griswold in the second set, 14-7. They lead 1-0. Received by Tischer, set up by Adams, and hit over by Gotti into the back row. Received by Woodbine, set up for Vanessa Bloom, and the hit is too strong. Right over the defenders of Griswold, and the point goes to Griswold.
Well, she is human after all.
She is human after all. It was under debate. I mean, that whole Bloom family just full of athletes. Number 11, Amanda Hauser serving for the Griswold Tigers now on the near side, received by Gayton. Set up for Leaders, and she'll dump it back over to the Griswold side. Setting up the attack now is Griswold, tipped over by Gotti, and wow! I didn't think she'd have that much height to put it down like that, but she was able to.
Perfect angle
yeah.
To the near side, and faked out Woodbine on that one.
14-9 the score now. Griswold leads. The serve now received by Woodbine and dumped back over to the other side. Griswold sets up an attack now, and it'll be Tischer just free ball over to Woodbine. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, tips it over, and digging out is Erica Palmer. They set up the attack now, and it's going to be dumped back over. Woodbine receives and blocked by Griswold. They set up the attack, and Griswold returns it to the sender.
You stole my line. Ella Gotti again with another big block. She's had a couple of them here in this set.
Griswold now with a nice little rally. They're trying to come back alive here in the second set. The serve now received, and it's a poor receive by Barry. Off the rafters, and Woodbine's still alive. And off the rafters once again. The original receive there by Barry was up into the rafters. It comes off one of the rafters, and the hit back over also goes in the rafters. That's just unlucky.
So an ace for Amanda Hauser. They've cut it to 3.
Hauser now serves once again a low and hard one at the feet of Gayton. An ace for Griswold. They cut it down to just a lead of 2. Woodbine needs to talk it over. We're back in 30 seconds here on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
Welcome back here to Griswold on 96.5 KSOM. And Griswold has come alive here in the middle of the second set. To recap that first set there, it was pretty much anybody's point until about, serve 10 and 11 for Woodbine when they kind of just ran away with it. But Hauser now serving. Will try to bring it back for the Griswold Tigers. Received by Woodbine and hit over by Vanessa Bloom. Received by Tischer. Set up for Gotti. The hit over's at the feet of Harley Leaders, the libero for Woodbine. The point goes to Griswold.
Ella Gotti in this set. Couple of blocks, a big kill there. Hauser with 2 aces, and Griswold has cut it to 1.
Hauser once again. The serve low into the back line, received by Barry, and set up for Vanessa Bloom. Blocked by Gotti!
Out of bounds. It's out of bounds.
Oh, it's out of bounds. She kind of angled her hands there to the near side, and man, that was close.
It was. She timed her up, too.
Serving now is Leaders for Woodbine, received by the Tigers, set up for Hauser once again, and into the net.
Missed it that time by Addie Gotti.
And Leaders will go back to serve once again for the Woodbine Tigers. 16-13 your score here in the second set. Woodbine leads. Received by Griswold, and it goes into the far side, into the bleachers. Another point goes to Woodbine.
First ace of the night for Leaders. And back they come. Some big points here to regain control.
Griswold had a very nice rally going into this one. Leaders now with the serve, received by Griswold, set up for Gotti once again, tipped back over, received by Leaders, set up by Wentz, and hit over by Crook, received by Griswold, almost into the rafters, and hit once again by Tischer. It's going to be out the hand of those blockers, and a point goes to Griswold.
Tischer with the point there, and again a break for Griswold. I think she thought she mishit it.
Gotti now will serve for Griswold. A nice soft serve over, received by Leaders. Hit over by Crook, received by Gotti. And a free ball now for Woodbine. The hit over by Barry is in. And right on the near side line there, the point goes to Woodbine. Side out.
Well, she went to the near side, and Ella Gotti just could not receive this, dig it out.
And subbing in for Gotti is Ayla Baxter. Woodbine with the side out.
Because she goes to the back line.
Yeah. Received now by Griswold. They set it up. Attack now. It's going to be at the feet of Woodbine. Number 7, Erica Palmer with the kill.
Big time hammer by Erica Palmer. One of their best hits of the night.
They cut it within 3. And coming in to serve now for Griswold will be number 16, Carly Byers. They're down 3 points here in the second set. They're down 0-1 on the match. The serve now, it's a hard serve into the back row. And set up now for Crook. The hit received by Baxter off the light and hit over by Hauser. It's in!
Palmer again.
Right on the edge there for Palmer. Another kill goes to Griswold. It's within 2 now.
Griswold's hanging in there, Jack.
They are. And it was like we said, it was anyone's match in the anyone's set in the first set up until 10-10, and Woodbine kind of ran away with it. But Griswold staying alive here in the second. Serving now, received by Woodbine. Tipped over by Crook, received by Griswold, and dug out by Tischer. And set up now for Palmer. It's going to be dipped over, and ball still alive. Hit over by Bear. It's going to be too strong. Wow. 18-17. Griswold cuts it to 1.
Palmer's work in the middle was exquisite on that point, and then Barry's hit too far.
Byers now will serve for Griswold. They had a chance to tie it up here. The serve now received by Woodbine, set up and tipped over by Wendt. Set up now the attack for Tischer. Received by leaders. Set up for Barry. The hit blocked by Griswold. It's still alive.
No,
the whistle was blown.
That's a point for Griswold.
Point
She
for
mishit it.
Griswold. They missed, yeah.
Mishit by Woodbine. It went into the net, and the blockers are there anyway for Griswold.
Griswold ties it up here in the late second set, 18-18. The serve now, Woodbine receives. Set up now for Crook. And off the fingertips of Griswold's blockers, and it can't be recovered by Ayla Baxter. Point goes to Woodbine, a side out as well, and they take the lead 19-18.
Big response by Isabel Crook for Woodbine.
Number 4 now for Woodbine will serve. That's Hannah Wendt, the setter.
She won the first 7 points. But
Into the net, and the point goes to Griswold. So the possession for Woodbine does not last long here as Griswold gets the ball right back. Tischer now will serve for Griswold. Serve here, soft into the back row, received by leaders, tipped back over. Set up now, and blocked by Crook.
That might be into the net. No, they said Griswold into the net.
Griswold into the net, and the point goes to Woodbine.
Well, a miss hit there by Adams. Not the best of sets, and so it was a battle at the net, and Griswold called for the violation.
Serving now is Isabella Crook, and set up now by Adams. The hit now is received by Crook once again, and tipped back over by Barry. It's going to hit the antenna, and the point goes to Griswold.
Sorry, Jack. Barry, a bad angle, and you're right. It exactly hit the antenna, and we're still tied.
Yes, we are. 20-20 here. As number 7, Erica Palmer serves. Received, it's gonna be out of bounds on the near side. And Woodbine gets the point, 21-20. The score here in the second set. Woodbine leads, they took set 1. And it'll be Kate Berry now serving for Woodbine. Serve now is dug out by Tischer. Set up now. Hit over by Erica Palmer, and off the rafters, and it can't be recovered. It came down a bit sooner than expected right at the bottom, and the point goes to Griswold.
Well, that time Hannah Wendt tried a one-handed dig after Palmer's hit, and it went up into the ceiling.
Serving now will be Adams. Received by Kate Berry. Wendt sets it up for Vanessa Bloom, and tipped over. And a poor dig, and a bad dig there by Erica Palmer. Kind of went into the hands of Adams, and they were unable to recover. It was a very low dig there for Griswold. So the point goes to Woodbine here as they take the lead 22-21.
Palmer trying to one-handed dig off Bloom's little hit.
Serve now by Gayton is received by Griswold, and the receive attempt there by Amanda Hauser. She had tried to give it over to the setter, Adams, and it was just kind of too fast for her liking. And
big ace for Riley Gayton there, Jack, and now Woodbine has a 2-point lead.
23-21 now the score. Gayton serves once again, received by Adams, and they'll tip it back over. Set up now for Crook, and it's off the
right through the block
of Griswold, and the point goes to Woodbine.
Hofer got it through the block of Gade, and also both Gades, Addie and Ella.
Timeout now for Griswold. They need to talk it over. They have a chance to lose this second set here in Griswold. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KSOM.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
So Gayton for Woodbine has a chance to put the second set to rest here in Griswold. They took the first set, and now the score 24-21. Woodbine leads. The serve now received by Griswold and tried to tip it over as Gotti, but it drops to the floor. And the point goes to Woodbine. They'll take the second set. It was very back and forth and a lot closer than that first set. So Griswold, they're going to need to talk it over. They got some things to address here as they enter the third set. They're down 2-0. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KSOM.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
Welcome back here to Griswold. Woodbine leads 2-0. They took the first set 25-12, and now the second set 25-21. Griswold with a lot closer of a set in the second one, and taking the reins on the play-by-play now is Chris Varney.
Well done, Jack. His first volleyball play-by-play.
Yes,
good,
it is.
Good
Thank
job.
you very much.
Good job. I got Vanessa Bloom with 6 kills. Taylor Hofer with 4 kills. Isabel Crook with 4 kills. Kate Berry with 3 kills for Woodbine. Erica Palmer had some big points in that set for Griswold. She has 5 kills. Ella Gade has 4 kills. Amanda Hauser has been quiet tonight. I only have her for 1 kill. She does have a couple of aces. Kate Tischer, a couple of kills for Griswold. But they got to get Amanda Hauser going if they want to get back in it. But they showed a lot of grit in that second set after trailing. The first 7 points came off Hannah Wentz serve. They trailed 10-2. They came back when it was 14-7. They came back to cut it to 1. They never led in that set. Never led. They tied it at 19, 20, 21. Woodbine then with Gayton on the serve was able to close it out, winning the last 4 points, including back-to-back aces. Although Griswold never led in that set. But they darn near won it, but Woodbine got the points at the very end to take it. So Griswold has to adjust and try and force a fourth. And it'll be Taylor Hofer that will serve it up for Woodbine. They'll go from left to right. Woodbine up 2-0, 25-12 and 25-21. Hofer in the middle. Down low, and that's barely received. That's going to be an ace. Addie Gotti went low to try and receive, but it goes wide. And an ace for Woodbine to start it off. First ace for Taylor Hofer. That's her 28th of the year. Hofer, 48 kills on the year, 139 digs. Knuckleball in the middle. Received by Hauser. Adams to Palmer to the back line. Received there by Hofer. Hit over by Berry to the back line, but it's in! Whew. Hauser ducked out of the way of it, but it's in for Berry. Kate Berry, her 4th kill unofficially, and it's 2-0 Woodbine.
Just on the line there. Great placement.
Hofer continues for Woodbine. Left to right, to the middle, backing up, Hauser with a receive. Palmer gets it on the short hit. Dug out by Berry. Hit over, that time by Hofer. A chance, Palmer with the set. Tischer to the back line. Woodbine chasing, and it's going to be out of bounds to Griswold. Erica Palmer put that one away. Actually, I think it was Tischer, I'm a mistake. Tischer will get credit for that kill, and Griswold will get the chance to serve. And Carly Byers, 24 aces on the year, service specialist for Griswold, 1 serving 2. Leaders on the back line, the libero. The set down the middle, fake it, and then Berry hits it over. Dug out by Griswold. Tischer's got to get it over. Griswold back communication there. Set it up down the middle for Crook. Doug hits the chair umpire. And the kill by Crook. And it's 3-1 Woodbine. Yeah, you never want to aim it right at the chair.
Never. Was a great
she wasn't
catch,
aiming at the chair.
Great catch, though.
Yeah, one-handed catch. Hannah went. And the receive by Adigade. Adams goes. Tischer over the block. Diving dig by Woodbine. Smashed by Barry. Dug out by Hauser. Palmer winds up. That hit the ceiling, and it's good for Erica Palmer.
Yeah, I mean, when the hit's coming in with so much velocity, it's really hard to kind of have a good touch there with the dig, and that one was just too strong off the hands and into the rafters.
Big-time hammer by Erica Palmer. And that's her 6th kill of the night. And Tischer to serve it up. And there's an ace for Kate Tischer. The dig went way out of bounds by Woodbine. And we are tied at 3. Knuckleball going to the back line. Woodbine able to receive it. Set it up, and a misfire by Crook. And Griswold will take a 4-3 lead.
Kind of just came off the side of her hands there. I'm not sure what totally caused that.
And Tischer will continue. Short serve. It's dug out by Sita on the receive. Barrett can only get it over. A free ball for Griswold. Adams to Palmer through the block, and they can't save it. Sita tried. It's another kill for Erica Palmer.
Great start here to the 3rd set here. Griswold leads 5-3.
Tischer continues to serve. 3 points on her serve so far. Going to the back line, it leaders the libero. Set up, Barry down the middle, blocked and saved by Palmer. Adams, tap over by Tischer is good, or check that Hauser is good. Finally a kill for Amanda Hauser. It's been a while, and it's a 6-3 Griswold lead. Tischer continues for Griswold. Knuckleball going to the back line, Sita the receive. The set, Barry can only hit it over. Tischer the dig. Adams to Hauser, hammer time! And Griswold with the lead, timeout Woodbine. Griswold trails 2-0, up 7-3 in set 3. We're back after this here on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison at hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
7-3, Tischer's won 5 points here on her serve. Griswold trying to stay in this match. In the middle, Seba that's going backwards. Leaders is there. Barry gets it over. Palmer the dig. Back to Palmer. Tapped it over the block trying for the donut. Seba the dig. That's hit towards the net. Oh, and it's hit over by Crook. Crook timed it perfectly just ahead of Palmer. And ends the serve of Tischer. Crook gets the kill. Her 6. Side out goes to Woodbine for serving 7. Bloom barely cleared the net. Diving receive by Hauser back over. Barry the dig. Well, that's going backwards, and it's going sideways by Bloom. Hannah Went would love to have that set back.
Yeah, and it kind of just came off the wrong way off her hands, away from the net. And Bloom tried to adjust, but unfortunately, it kind of just went out of bounds.
Palmer to serve now for Griswold from right to left. 14 aces on the air, barely cleared the net. Barry's received back over. Hauser the dig, back to Hauser, over the block and in! That started with a great serve by Erica Palmer. 9-4, Griswold with the lead. Palmer continues for the Griswold Tigers. That sails on her out of bounds. And Dolly is singing somewhere. It's 9-5. Actually, she's not singing. She's been ill. She had to cancel her Las Vegas residency. Barry to serve, 5 serving 9. Ace for Barry. Right at Palmer, and she couldn't handle it. Second ace for Kate Berry. And it's 6-9. Griswold can ill afford to give up these points. They need side outs. Berry, hard line drive, received by Hauser. Adams down the middle to Gade. In the middle, dug out by Berry. The set, going far side, and it's going to be good by Hofer. Found an opening, a diving attempt by Hauser. But a kill for Taylor Hofer. And it's 7-9. Berry, what a serve, and a receive by Hauser. Got to get another chance, and it is out, barely. It's out by Annette's eyelash. 8-9, and Woodbine has come back. Berry continues, another hard serve. Tischer the receive, Hauser near side, blocked and up, and then Leader saves it from Bloom's block. Gade fakes, Hauser through the block is good. Bloom couldn't block that one.
Yeah, she just kind of set up a little too far away from the net there, and it just kind of went straight down on her.
And Griswold takes a 10-8 lead, but they got some key points. Woodbine did on Berry's serve. Griswold's got to get them back. And a hit far side, Leaders with the receive. Set down the middle for Bloom. Dug on the back line by Tischer. Set to Hauser again. Through the block. Diving dig goes out of bounds by Hofer. And another kill for Amanda Hauser. And back to serve again is Carson Adams. 14 aces on the year, 104 digs, 281 assists. Very, very quiet. To the back line, Berry with the receive. Near side to Seba is good. Isabella Sita with not many kills on the year. And I didn't even put it in my stat sheet, and she puts it home. 9-11. Riley Gayton, who had a couple of aces, closed out that second set, and it's into the net that time for Gayton. Magic doesn't strike for her this time, and the side out goes to Griswold. And Amanda Hauser to serve for the Griswold Tigers. Up 12-9. Hauser, net serve. And back-to-back side outs here. 10 serving 12. Leaders will serve for Woodbine. The libero, 19 aces, 194 digs on the year. Leaders in the middle, received by Tischer, high in the air. Adams gets it. Palmer has to hit it over. Free ball for Woodbine. Leaders the dig. Not a good set that time, but Crook finds the opening. Isabel Crook was off balance, but she hit it near side and down and good. 11-12, Woodbine with a lead. Leaders again. It's going to the back line. Backing up is Tischer, or Hauser, I should say. Now Tischer hammers it over, but Leaders with the dig and return to sender by Gade. She's had some big blocks, and she comes up with another big one that time, blocking Crook. Delegate to serve for Griswold. Short hit. Leaders is there. High in the air. Went. Sends it back over to Hofer. Dug on the back line by Hauser. Adams. Far side. And a block returned. The favor is Crook. So Griswold gets a block, and Woodbine blocks right back. And it's 12-13. Woodbine within one. Hofer to serve. High arcing one. Hauser a miss hit and an ace for Taylor Hofer. And we are tied at 13. Griswold's lead has disappeared. They were up 7-3. Hofer a line drive this time. Receive Adams to Palmer. And a big dig is right at the net. Hit over by Crook is out of bounds. Who got that dig? I think that was
Gayton. That was Gayton.
That was Gayton with the dig.
I mean, it all starts with a dig there. I mean, a good dig just sets up a great attack there, and Palmer came in with some heat, but Gayton was ready to take it.
But it was out of bounds after that. And the ace for Griswold as Byers comes in and a natural ace right down the middle. First ace for Carly Byers tonight. And it is 15, serving 13, Griswold in the lead. Big point for Griswold to keep the lead. Byers now arcs it over. Leaders there. Went down the middle. Crook fires away and good. Griswold couldn't handle the power of Isabel Crook that time. And she's got 8 kills. And it is 14 serving 15. And the serve is Hannah Wendt. Left to right, net serve. And back and forth we go. In a hot gym. Turn on the air conditioning. 16-14, Griswold with the lead. And Tischer the serve, the receive by Seba. Near side to Crook, over the block to the back line. Tischer, the dig. Hauser the angle. Net ball, dug out by Hofer on the back line. Barry readjusts through the block. Big dig by Griswold. Hauser at the net, over the block, and in! A big save by Addie Gotti on the dig, and then Hauser put it home. Timeout Woodbine. Griswold leads it 17-14. Here in the third set, but Woodbine up 2-0. Back in 30 on KSOM.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
Griswold has a lead. We're getting late here in the third set. Griswold trying to force a fourth. They're down 2-0. Every time Woodbine seems to make a move here, Griswold seems to have an answer. Every time Griswold tries to make a move, Woodbine has an answer. Kate Tischer continues to serve for the Griswold Tigers. The senior. Line drive hit to the far side. Seba misfire, went back over the net, but Barry returned it for Woodbine. And the side out goes to the Woodbine Tigers. And Isabel Crook will serve it up. Third on the team with 24 aces coming in. Net serve. And so Griswold makes a mistake there, but don't pay for it. They get a side out and take an 18-15 lead. And Erica Palmer will serve it now for the Tigers, Griswold Tigers. Palmer to the near side. Barry almost hit the rafters. To Bloom, tapped it over the block. Palmer on her knees with the dig. Not a good angle to the back line by Tischer. Dig by Woodbine. Barry winds up too far. And the point goes to Griswold, and they lead it 19-15.
You ever done play-by-play on beach volleyball, Chris?
No.
Can't be much warmer than this.
Palmer. Barry the receive. That's going backwards onto the net. Woodbine. Not a good receive that time by Woodbine, and the point to Griswold. 20 serving 15. Yes, it is quite humid in this gym. Palmer continues for Griswold up 5. Short serve. Barry got it back over. A chance for Griswold to tap by Adams. Barry the dig. And it's hit by Wendt. Out of bounds on the hit by Bloom. And the point goes to the Griswold Tigers. Palmer continues to serve. They're up 16-14, now up 21-15. That receive goes over. Gotti answers! Ella Gotti! A kill for Ella Gotti is another good serve by Palmer. Barry's receive went back over. Gotti found the donut. 2-15. In the middle, leaders is wide, and an ace for Palmer. Man, her serve is like candy right now, Palmer candy. I could go for a twin bang. 23-15 to the back line. Leader straight up into the air. Went tracks it down. Bloom winds up and puts it away as Gade's dig goes backwards. So the freshman Vanessa Bloom saves the set for Woodbine. Side out to Woodbine, 16 serving 23. Barry, hard hit, received by Tischer. Adams near side to Hauser, and it's a tap by Woodbine, point Griswold. And it's set point to the Griswold Tigers. 24-16. Carson Adams, 14 aces on the year, the setter. Hard hit to the back line. Barry high in the air. Went tracks it down. Tapped over by Hofer. Dig by Griswold. Far side. The hammer is way far by Eddie Gade. And the side out. Woodbine still alive, but Griswold needs a side out to take the third set. Gayton. She's gone on runs before. Back-to-back aces to end the last set. Received by Hauser. Adams. Hauser goes to the back line. Barry going to the net. Gade the tap over. Gade into the net and point to Woodbine. And it's 18 serving 24. And a line drive serve on her knees is Tischer. Hauser has it to the back line. Gayton's into the net. So is Woodbine. Griswold takes the third set. 25-18. Griswold is still in it, but they're down 2-1. Can they force a fifth and final set? We'll find out. We're back in 2 minutes on KSOM.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Who can you trust to treat you fair and get you back on the road? J.D. Wyman Service on Main Street in Griswold. Big repairs or general maintenance. Trust J.D. Wyman Service to get you on the road fairly. You're a certified auto do-it-yourselfer. You like the smell of grease, and that's why when it comes to parts, you buy them at Wyman's CarQuest on Main Street in Griswold. Because you care about what you put in your vehicles. Trust the tires, parts, and tools from Wyman's CarQuest in Griswold.
October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Griswold Communications reminds you to take a moment and give your data privacy practices a checkup. Use a strong and protective password manager, enable multi-factor authentication, back up your data, and keep your devices up to date, and be wary of what you click. If you find that you are missing some of these protections, Tech Home from Griswold Communications can help. Plus, renting a wireless router from Griswold Communications includes the Protect IQ app for an extra layer of protection. Visit griswoldcommunications.com or call us at 778-2121 for more information.
Newman Body Shop in Lyman is your only stop for total auto body repair. Newman handles everything from glass replacement, paint and wheel alignment, to complete auto restoration. For information on all the services Newman Body Shop offers, give them a call at 712-778-4428 or stop by Newman Body Shop on Tucson Road in Lyman. Newman Body Shop is a proud supporter of Griswold Tigers sports.
Woodbine won the first two sets 25-12, 25-21, but Griswold came back to take set three, 25-18. On to set four, here with the play-by-play, Jack McKee.
Thank you very much, Chris. And man, what a match we have here in Griswold tonight. It really is up in the air on who's going to take this home. I mean, you got to go with Woodbine, who has the advantage, but it's electric every time Griswold is able to string some points together. as they talk it over with head coach Jody Russell, how they're going to maneuver this fourth set. They won set 3, 25-18. They lost set 2, 25-18. And then first set went to Woodbine as well, 25-10, the final score of that one. So they've got to talk it over. They've got to find a way to break through this Woodbine Tigers team. It's the Battle of the Tigers here in Griswold. Griswold is trailing 2-1. As we have subs come in, it'll be leaders coming in for Vanessa Bloom on the Woodbine side. Woodbine will also be doing the honors of serving here in the beginning of the fourth set here, as we get set and ready to go for fourth set action here in Griswold.
Looks like it'll be Griswold
serving. Okay, Carly Byers will do the honors instead on the Griswold side.
I lose track.
Yes, you do. Right to left on the radio dial. And the serve for Byers received by Woodbine. Set up now for Crooks, and way too strong over the line. Point of set for first point of set 4 goes to Griswold. Byers will go back once again.
Crook has 8 kills to lead Woodbine.
The serve now for Byers, a bit too strong on that serve. Side out goes to Woodbine. That's kind of been the story, Chris. I mean, it's just been a lot of electric crowd noise going to Griswold. They got the home field advantage, but I mean, Woodbine just kind of been stringing hits together.
And Hauser came alive in that last set, and she has now 8 kills now.
Wentz serves it now for Woodbine as they hit it back over, and Wentz unable to dig it.
A fluke, and Carson Adams Addie Gotti knows it. Gotti just punched it back over, and it worked out.
It'll be Tischer now serving for Griswold, 2-1 in the set 4. Received by Woodbine. Set up now for Crooks, and received by Ayla Baxter on the Griswold side. And they're far away from the net. They've got to dump it back over, and they do. Recovered by Woodbine. And hitting it back over is Crooks. Received by Griswold and hit back over by Amanda Hauser is good on the near side. Kill goes to Amanda Hauser. They take a 3-1 lead here in set 4.
And once again, Palmer doing a great job in the middle for Griswold at the net.
Griswold trailing in the match 2-1 here in the fourth set, but they've got a nice lead going into the fourth. Serving now is Griswold and received by Woodbine. Tipped back over by Wenton, received by Griswold. They set up the attack. Hauser received by Barry. Set up now for Crooks of Woodbine. Blocked by Palmer. Point goes to Griswold, 4-1. The Griswold Tigers lead.
They were winding it up for Crook, and Palmer said, return to sender.
Tischer now with the serve on the Griswold Tigers side, right to left. Received by Woodbine and tipped back over by Barry, and set up now for Palmer. And on the far side, it's going to go out of bounds, and the point inside out goes to Woodbine. It'll be Crooks now serving for Woodbine.
Jody Russell's got to be happy with the energy, though. Her team's keeping up.
Received by Griswold, set up now by Adams, and hit back over by Hauser. It's going to be in, right on the line, and the line judge says they got it. Point and side out goes to Griswold. They take the lead 5-2 here in the fourth set.
10th kill of the night for Hauser.
Wow. Erica Palmer, number 7 for Griswold, will do the honors. Serve now is going to be over the net, just over the net. It stops on its tracks on the net and drops slowly onto the Woodbine side.
Are you kidding me?
A coin flip essentially goes in favor of Griswold. They take the lead 6-2 here in the fourth set. They're trailing in the match 2-1. We're back here in 30 seconds here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
A quick huddle for Griswold, and they're back out on the court now, ready to serve it to Woodbine. Received now by Woodbine. Kate Berry in specific. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and a soft tip over received by Palmer. Set up now by Adams and hit over by Hauser. A nice dig goes out of bounds. I was surprised she was able to get down to it, but unfortunately lands on the near side out of bounds. Point goes to Griswold.
It's a slow start for Amanda Hauser, but she has come alive in the last set and stays with it.
Erica Palmer now received by Woodbine. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and a hard serve to the left of Gotti, and the kill goes to Vanessa Bloom. That makes the score 7-3 here in the fourth set.
Bloom and Crook each with 8 for Woodbine.
Kate Berry now with the serve on the Woodbine side, and a poor receive by Erica Palmer goes to the far side, and it's Woodbine with the point. 7-4 now the score.
Third ace for Kate Berry, and that's the 10th ace of the night for Woodbine.
Kate Berry now a hard ball into the back row. Griswold sets it up for Hauser, and a too strong of a hit there by Hauser. Another point goes to Woodbine. They're starting to string together a nice little rally here in the fourth set.
Tischer had a great receive there, and Hauser had a chance, couldn't put it away.
Kate Berry once again, and received. It's far away, and they'll just have to dump it over. Palmer with the duties, and set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and a fake hit is received by Griswold. Great defense there, and the dump back over barely goes over the net. Woodbine now receives, tipped back over by Vanessa Bloom of Woodbine. Set up now for Gotti. A soft tip back over received by Kate Berry of Woodbine. Set up now for Crooks off the fingertips of Gotti, and at the feet of Tischer. Point goes to Woodbine.
And that was Hofer with the kill there from the far side, but a great point.
Kate Berry now once again. Serve received by Hauser, set up by Adams, bit slow to get back to ground, and dumped over by Palmer. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and a hard hit right in between Tischer and Adams on that kill there. Another kill there for Vanessa Bloom. It's tied up at 7.
You got power there. She's only a freshman. That power is only going to increase.
Kate Berry once again leads the team in aces and into the nets. Side out goes to Griswold as the Woodbine Tigers finally come back to earth.
Berry gets 5 points on her serve.
It'll be Adams the setter now for Griswold, serving to the Woodbine Tigers. A soft serve received by Leaders, set up now for Hofer, and dug out by Palmer, and the set attempt there by Adams. It was a dig by Palmer, and it kind of went too far away from Adams as they tried to set up the attack there, and it kind of ends up on the ground. Point goes to Woodbine. Gate now will serve. It's tied up at 8. Serve now received by Palmer. It's a better receive. Set up now for Gotti, and a hard hit received by Gaten, and the dig goes out of bounds on the near side. Gady had the duties there, and it kind of just went on the left side of her arm there towards the Woodbine bench.
6 kill for Ella Gady.
9-8 now the score. The home team leads Griswold. Serve now for Hauser, received by Gaten. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, tipped over the blockers, and it's still alive, right on the ground, dumped back over by Gotti. Great defense by the Griswold Tigers, tipped over by Hofer, set up now by Adams, and they'll need to dump it back over. Palmer with the duties, off the blocker's hands, and still received by Woodbine, and the hit back over is too strong. Griswold with the point. Some excellent defense there from the home Tigers.
What an incredible save by Erica Palmer. And then Tischer along with it. Palmer on the ground got that ball.
Griswold now, Hauser serves, and it's going to be too strong. Side out goes to Woodbine. 10-9 the score now. I mean, it feels like no matter how much energy is on the side of Griswold, Woodbine is always just right behind them.
It's a great match.
Leaders now will serve for Woodbine on the near side, received by Tischer, and set up now for Gotti. And over the other side, Woodbine receives, dumped over by Crook, set up now for Tischer, and it's going to hit back over, received by Berry. It's a big dig, and it's going to go out of bounds further away from the goal. And receive it back over. Griswold now sets up an attack, tipped by Gotti. It's a kill for Woodbine. They take the lead 11-9 here in the fourth set.
An incredible save by Berry, but Gotti was waiting, and she gets the donut.
Gotti now, after the kill, will serve. They're trailing in the match 2-1. They take the lead here in the fourth set, received by Gayton of Woodbine. Set up now for Crooks, and received by Hauser, and set up now for Hauser, and it's too many hits. And it'll be Woodbine's point. There's a bit of a low dig there on the Griswold side, and they tried to recover, but unfortunately, no cigar. And coming in now for Griswold will be Ayla Baxter, subbing in for Gotti. Hofer now with the serve on the Woodbine side, received by Griswold. Set up now for Erica Palmer, received by Hofer. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom. Off the fingertips of the blockers, it's going to stray away from the net here, but Griswold recovers, received by Leaders. Set up now for Crooks once again. A soft hit received by Hauser, and dumped back over by Adams. Received now, Woodbine sets up the attack. Blocked by Griswold, it's still alive.
Palmer, an incredible save.
Set up now by Crooks. It's too strong, but it's
Is it in or out?
It's out. Point goes to Griswold. It was up for debate on if they had touched it or not before it went out of bounds, but the point goes to Griswold. They got to a 2-point lead here in the fourth set, 12-10.
A little bit of a doubt there. The official, the side judge went and tracked down the ball and forgot to indicate whether it was in or out. What a great point.
Byers now will serve for Griswold. High serve into the back row, received by Hofer. Set up now by Leaders and dumped over by Crooks. Griswold with a nice chance to set up an attack here. Set up by Adams. Palmer tips it back over. It's popped up by Wendt. It strays away from out of bounds. Woodbine unable to recover, and they get the point, 13-10.
Wow. I tell you, I am real impressed with Erica Palmer in the middle. She is everywhere.
Carly Byers once again for Griswold. Serve now, not much spin on it, received by Leaders. And set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and it's gonna be in on the far side. Great placement over all 6 Griswold Tigers. Kill goes to Kate Berry.
That's number 6 for Berry. Bloom and Crook each lead with 9. Hauser for Woodbine. Hauser leads with 11. For Griswold.
We'll see subs come in for Griswold. It'll be Gotti. Received by Griswold. It was Wendt on the serve. And set up now for Tischer. Received by Woodbine. Set up now for Kate Berry. A strong hit onto the far side. Received by Griswold. The hit now by Erica Palmer. Dug out by Hofer. Set up now for Crooks. And over the blockers. And at the hands and feet of Gotti. A kill goes to Woodbine.
And nobody has a clear advantage in this fourth set.
Hannah Wendt now will serve for Woodbine once again. Received by Gotti and dumped back over. Kate Berry tried to knock it down, and it barely goes over the net, and Griswold unable to recover. They tie it up at 13 here in the fourth set. It's anybody's point.
Kate Berry got lucky there. She mishit it, and it rolled over the net, and Palmer couldn't save it.
Hannah Wendt does the honors once again, all out of bounds on the far side. Just kind of came off the left side of her hand there. Side out goes to Griswold. They take the lead 14-13 here in the fourth set. They're trailing 2-1 in the match. It'll be Tischer now serving for Griswold. Into the back row, received by Woodbine. Set up now by Leaders, and they'll just have to dump it back over. Received by Tischer of Griswold, and punched back over by Adams, and the hit back over by Crooks is in, and a kill goes to Crooks. She's having a night.
Her 11th kill.
Possession for Griswold doesn't last too long, as Crooks will now serve after that kill. Received by Gotti, set up for Hauser, and dug out by Crooks. Woodbine with the honors. They dump it back over to Griswold. Set up now by Adams, and a soft tip over and back on the Griswold side, and a hit by Erica Palmer, dug out by Crooks. Received by Griswold. Adams sets it up once again for Hauser, and too strong as Woodbine takes the lead in the fourth set, 15-14.
Big dig by Crook there on the hit by Palmer. Saved that point for Woodbine.
Crooks now with the serve received by Tischer of Griswold. Set up now for Erica Palmer. Off the fingertips of the Woodbine blockers. They recover, though, back over on the Griswold side. Erica Palmer with another hit and dumped back over by Crooks. Hit back over by Palmer. They're playing hot potato, and the point goes to Griswold.
They were playing hot potato.
It's a one-on-one there for,
it was
for
Palmer to Crook,
rally.
Crook to Palmer, Palmer to Crook. Palmer gets the kill.
Tied up now at 15. Erica Palmer will now serve for Griswold. Serve now into the back row received by Leaders, the libero, and set up now for the Woodbine Tigers, dumped back over by Griswold. Hauser now with the hit, and it's going to go received by Leaders of Woodbine and back over to the Griswold side. Set up now for Adams. They'll set it up for Gotti. A soft tip over, but Vanessa Bloom blocks it. And back on the Griswold side, they set up another attack, and Hauser into the nets. And Vanessa Bloom is just so tall. She had jumped up to block it, but it was kind of a deceptive hit there. She was able to hop back up with another block. She is just so talented. Kate Berry now serving for Woodbine. And over by Gotti. Set up now for Woodbine. It'll be Hofer. Blocked by Gotti. They keep it alive off the ceiling. And over by Leaders. Griswold now with the set. They'll set it for Hauser, and it's off the net once again. That's
the dig went sideways, Jack, and Adams saved it, but Hauser didn't have a good angle, and Griswold takes a timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well with them here. We'll back in 30 seconds here on 96.5 KSOM.
When it comes to
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
Welcome back here to Griswold on 96.5 at KSOM as the Orange Tigers host the Gold Tigers. That's the only way to tell them apart, really. I mean, their
blue,
mascots are the exact same.
I guess Griswold has more blue than orange.
Griswold does have blue, but I've never seen a blue tiger. I'm going to call them the Orange Tigers.
Okay.
If I get them mixed up. Kate Berry will serve now for Woodbine. Their they have the lead 17-15. The serve by Kate Berry received by Griswold and dumped back over by Adams. Dumped back over by Woodbine and back over by Griswold. Set up now for Vanessa Bloom, and it's going to be attempted to dug out by Tischer. It was kind of a last-second decision there. She was kind of deciding on whether it'd be out of bounds or not, and she just kind of puts up a hand there in an attempt to bring it back to her side, and it goes out of bounds. So point goes to Woodbine. They lead 18-15. Serve now by Kate Berry, received and slammed back down by Vanessa Bloom. She jumps over the net and sends it right back home.
Back-to-back kills for Bloom, trying to take control of this set.
Kate Berry now with the serve, received by Palmer, set up now by Adams, and hit over by Gotti, received by Berry, set up now, and Leaders will have to dump it back over, received by Gotti, set up now by Adams. She'll give it back over to Hauser on the other side, and it's going to be off the blockers and onto the ground on the Woodbine side. Point goes to Hauser.
Well,
and
they
the
needed
Griswold.
that. Sorry, Jack. They needed that in a big way. They needed a side out. It's getting late in this set.
We'll have a sub come in. It'll be number 10 for Griswold. That's Alexa Steinhoff. And the ref says no, not yet. And they'll keep the same lineup here as Adams serves up for Griswold. Received by Woodbine and dumped back over by Hofer. And it's going to be inbounds on the far side. That could have gone either way, Chris. And Woodbine increases the lead 20-16.
Yeah, mistake to let that one go. And it goes to Woodbine. Big point there for Hofer.
Gayton comes in for Woodbine. We'll try to see if this sub can come in for Griswold. They finally say yes. It's Alexa Steinhoff coming in for Addie Gotti. Gayton now serving on the Woodbine side, received by Hauser. Set up now by Adams, back to Hauser. The hit over, received by Kate Berry of Woodbine. Dumped back over on the Griswold side. They've got a chance here to set up a nice attack. Hauser with the hit, received by Kate Berry once again. Set up now for Bloom on the Woodbine side, received and dug out by Tischer. And dumped back over to the Woodbine side. Set up now for Hofer. Received a soft hit there by Woodbine, and it was a dig by Erica Palmer that kind of just ended in an awkward spot near the net for Gotti. She had tried to flip it back over, but no success here. Another timeout for Griswold here. They're in trouble here as they trail 21-16. Woodbine leads the match 2-1. We're back in 30 seconds here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
So an electric third set by the Griswold Tigers to keep them in the conversation may very well go out the window here as Woodbine leads 21-16 in the fourth set. And Gayton will serve now for Woodbine. It's received by Tigers and back over to Woodbine. Set up now by Hofer, dumps it over, received by Adams. And set up now for Hauser, received by Gayton of Woodbine, tipped back over by Gotti. They recover, and Vanessa Bloom now with the hit. Whistle is blown, point goes to Woodbine.
I don't know what it was. I guess it was a double hit on Griswold. Bloom gets another kill.
Gayton once again for Woodbine. They need 3 more to put this game in the books here as Gayton will serve once again for Woodbine. And it's going to be into the net. It was too soft of a serve, and side out goes to Griswold as they got a chance to try and take away this deficit and come back here in the fourth set.
Bloom has really stepped up. 3 big kills down the stretch here for Woodbine.
Hauser will serve now for Griswold into the net, and the possession for Griswold does not last long as Woodbine puts another point on the board, 23-17. They need 2 more to put this one in the books here. They're leading the match 2-1. Leaders, the libero will serve now, received by Griswold. Set up now by Adams. She'll dump it back over and out of bounds. It's match point now for Woodbine, 24-17. Griswold can't afford to make any more mistakes. Leaders now the libero once again. Hit over, received by Palmer, and it's off the right hand of Palmer and strays away from the net here. And Woodbine will win the match 25-17. Griswold tried to stay in it with a nice win in the third set, but Woodbine's constant prowess in the match gives them the win over Griswold here tonight. We'll be back in 2 minutes to wrap this one up. We're back in 2 minutes from Griswold here on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
Phones answered 24/7. Service master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
High school volleyball on KSOM.
We're back here in Griswold to wrap this one up as the Woodbine Tigers win against the Griswold Tigers in this non-conference matchup 3-1 the sets, and Woodbine took the first two sets 25-12, 25-18. Griswold came back in the third to try to keep it alive 25-18. Griswold takes the third set and fourth set. Woodbine puts it by the Griswold Tigers, but it was Woodbine coming out on top.
Well, it definitely was a courageous effort by Griswold. You thought after the first two sets that maybe Griswold was just going to go away quietly here tonight. And again, in set number one, Woodbine led it 18-12, and then they finished it out for a 25-12 win. In set number two, it was really a great start by Woodbine. They scored the first 7 points. Griswold came back to try and cut into that deficit. They got it to 8-14. They cut it to 3. It was 14-17, 15-18. They came back and tied it up. It was tied up at 18, tied up 19, 20, 21. But then Woodbine scored the final. They got a side out, and the last 3 points on back-to-back aces by Gayton to close it out 25-21. In the third set, Woodbine scored the first couple of points, but then Griswold went on an early run to take control. They led 7-3. They led 9-4. Woodbine came back to cut it to 8-9. It was back and forth, tied at 13. Byers got a point on the serve. After a couple of side outs, it was 17-14 Griswold. Palmer got some big points on the serve to make it 23-15, and they eventually closed out that set. And then Griswold led early in the fourth set. Barry got a big serve for Woodbine to retake the lead. Actually, they tied it up 7-7, tied at 8. It was 10-9 Griswold. It was back and forth, really. And with it tied at 15, it was Barry who came in to serve once again. And then Bloom got a couple of big kills to make it 19-15, and that was enough separation for Woodbine to take the win here tonight. So, Jack, overall, what a great effort by Griswold, but their record now falls to 4-20. Woodbine goes to 10-14 as they get a 4-set victory here this evening. Unofficially, I had Vanessa Bloom with 12 kills, Isabel Crook with 11 kills for Woodbine, and Amanda Hauser finished unofficially with 12 kills for the Griswold Tigers. Erica Palmer had a nice night with 9 kills overall. But your final thoughts here on the night?
It was definitely a courageous battle by Griswold. You took a look at the records, and Woodbine came in with a 9-14 record, now 10-14, and Woodbine with the 4-19. You just look at those numbers, and you think that Woodbine was going to take this away easily here, but Griswold, they fought so well throughout all 4 sets, and they took away that third set there in an attempt to try and keep it alive and take it to that 5th set, and a lot of highlights on both sides. Hauser, you got Crooks on the Woodbine side, Bloom on the Woodbine side, and Adams a great setter for Griswold, and it was a great matchup here tonight in Griswold, and Woodbine takes it away, but it wasn't without trouble as the Griswold Tigers really kept it close and really kept it interesting.
So that's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. And reminding you that we're going to be back with you in volleyball. It'll be our final regular season match. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Next Tuesday, we'll go to Elkhorn as Xyri HK will take on Cam in a Rolling Valley Conference matchup. That's a 7:15 start time next Tuesday night here on KSOM. Tomorrow night, we have high school football. We'll go to Harlan. The Harlan Cyclones battle the Panthers of Creston. Don't forget the Scouting Report at 5, in the huddle at 5:15, pregame 6:30, kickoff 7 o'clock tomorrow night here on KSOM. Want to thank the incredible and mighty Fletcher Todd for his video work here tonight. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Vonnie signing off from Griswold High. Reminding you the final score, 3-1 Woodbine over the Griswold Tigers. Good night, everybody, from Griswold, Iowa on KSOM.